Take a little walk to the edge of town and go across the track where the viaduct looms like a bird of doom as it ships and cracks, where secrets lie in the border fires and the humming wires. Yeah, man, you know you're never coming back. Past the square, past the bridge, past the mills, past the stacks. On a gathering storm comes a tall, handsome man in a dusty black coat with a red right hand. He'll wrap you in his arms, tell you that you've been a good boy. He'll rekindle all the dreams that took you a lifetime to destroy. He'll reach deep into the hole, heal your shrinking soul, but there won't be a single thing that you can do. He's a god, he's a man, he's a ghost, he's a guru. They're whispering his name through this disappearing land, but hidden in his coat is a red right hand. You don't owe no money, get you some. You don't have no car, get you one. You don't have no self-respect, you feel like an insect. Well, don't you worry, buddy, cause here he comes through the ghettos and the barrio and the barry and the slum. His shadow is cast wherever he stands, stacks of green paper in his red right hand. You'll see him in your nightmares, you'll see him in your dreams. He'll appear out of nowhere, but he ain't what he seems. You'll see him in your head on the TV screen. Hey buddy, I'm warning you to turn it off. He's a ghost, he's a god, he's a man, he's a guru. You're one microscopic cog in his catastrophic plan, designed and directed by his red right hand.
What is going on, everybody? I had to pop in, man. I was watching your chat. Rodney asked, what do you guys think of the new single, Angry, by the Rolling Stones? I actually like it. I actually think it's good. I just shot a reaction to it, to the video. It'll probably get blocked, the video part of it. But I'll edit it. It won't take me any time. I'll put it up after this. But hope everybody's doing well. Weethit Ewan, good to see you in here. Bostart, sorry you're not feeling well. I got your request, man. So you just kind of let me know. I mean, we never know when these things are going to hit us, but like, kind of let me know when you think you're good, and I'll pop your song in there. Ramones, what's going on? Great to have you in here. So yeah, man, let's pop this thing up here. Let's go. Let's get a little. Let's see. What am I gonna do here? Something that's not a battle. Do a little Los Paraguayos. You knew I was gonna butcher that, from the man himself, Rod Stewart. Of course, from our resident Rod Stewart superfan, Weethit. Look at you, Weethit. You noticed. Yeah, I got to cut to that. I just told her, cut that damn thing short, so I don't got to mess with it for 6 weeks. I did, Patrick. Your CDs were really good, dude. At some point, I'm going to spin a little bit of them. Not tonight, because I got to set it up. But I'll spin some of them on this computer, man, for everybody. Well, when this song's over with, Bostart, I'm going to check in with you again, and we'll get it done. You're right, T-Soup. He's got one of those voices. Don't even ask me if you can come along. Down at the border, you need to be older, and you sure don't look like my daughter. Your ridiculous age, start a state outrage, and I'll end up in a Mexican jail. Darling, please don't cry. You know I wouldn't tell you no lie. Sounds like Rod might tell her a lie. Come over there. Oh my God, don't look now, but it appears to be raining again. Get upstairs, pack my book of prayers, honey, hurry, I'm catching pneumonia. Gotta move while I'm in the mood, or I'll disappear into that wall. Darling, please don't curse. Tammy, what's going on? Hope you're doing well. It is, well, we're back. We're alive another week. Bostart, bringing the facts. He doesn't feel well, and he's still coming with the facts. Always appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know this song. It's off Never a Dull Moment, all the way back in 1972. I don't think I know any songs from this album, but you're doing well, Tam. You're doing much better than I've been doing lately, so. Hey, Bob, that is great. Me too, man. I look forward to this. It's a recharge halfway through the week. T-Soup makes a good point. Rod in this period did solo stuff with his Spaces bandmates. He did. All you gotta do is look at the album credits. It's like, okay. Kind of the way Lennon had a couple of the boys join him, right? Why is that, Anakin? Becca, what's going on, girl? Well, Anakin, just don't bully people. We all do bad things. It doesn't make you a bad person. Just don't bully anybody on YouTube anymore. People try to bully me, and I get them right back. So I don't know what that makes me, but all right.
before we get to Dire Straits, let's do a White Stripes battle that our man T-Soup brought. And I got to tell you, before we did the album draft series last year that a lot of you followed along with Trey and I on, I kind of thought the White Stripes were just okay. Why? Because I'd only heard their hit songs. It's like, eh. When I listened to their albums, I thought they were really good. Really good. So one of those bands that my mind definitely changed on once I actually listened to a lot of their catalog. Funny how that works. So we got Little Acorns off the Elephant album.
When problems overwhelm us and sadness smothers us, where do we find the will and the courage to continue? Well, the answer may come in the caring voice of a friend, a chance encounter with a book, or from a personal faith. For Janet, help came from her faith, but it also came from a squirrel. Shortly after her divorce, Janet lost her father. Then she lost her job. She had mounting money problems. But Janet not only survived, she worked her way out of despondency, and now she says life is good again. How could this happen? She told me that late one autumn day when she was at her lowest, she watched a squirrel storing up nuts for the winter. One at a time, he would take them to the nest. And she thought, if that squirrel can take care of himself with a harsh winter coming on, so can I. Once I broke my problems into small pieces, I was able to carry them just like those acorns, one at a time.
I mean, we had to listen to the intro. This camera's driving me crazy. I need to take a pair of pliers and bend it. Here's the thing, Anakin. I get that. I was bullied when I was young till I started fighting everybody at any time. I don't really advise that. You made a mistake, and guess what? You feel so bad about it, you'll never do it again. Chalk it up to a life experience. Probably makes me look better, Becca. I saw the other night you said we listened to so much dark doom and gloom. Welcome. Welcome, right? Isn't that music hit, though? Yeah, we lost a lot of them this week, Tammy. And Chow, you're still here to tell us about it. That's good, man. Bring it, Lob. I love to hear that kind of a intro to it. I got something wildly dark and depressing for you tonight, Leaf. Here, let's go. Well, Bostart, I got some stories that I won't share, but I just, it wasn't a great time at certain times when I was young growing up, but I just fought back. Yeah, Meg White was a really good drummer. Oh, that ought to be great, T-Soup. The Small Places. Reggie, what's going on? The musicianship of the White Stripes just hits a little bit different, man. Remember, this is a battle. Going against Rag and Bone from Icky Thump. Boom, let's go. I'll go over here and get this thing ready to go.
Rag and Bone! Rag and Bone! Meg, look at this place. Well, this place is like a mansion. It's like a mansion. Look at all this stuff. something over there. Ooh, man. Well, got to hear a solid rock and bone. Bring out your jacket, we'll give it a home. A broken trumpet on a telephone. Come on, come on, come on, come on and give it to me. Yeah.
That's awesome, Patrick. Back-to-back shows. That's right, Tammy. You got to stand up for yourself.
Well, man, look at all this. You don't want it?
Good point, Bo-Start. Even rare, Jack took Meg's surname rather than more traditional vice versa.
It's just things that you don't want. I can use them. Meg can use them. We can do something with them. We'll make something out of them.
Oh, wow,
Make
Bob.
some money out of
That
them.
is intense.
Hey, if you ain't gonna use it, just give it to us. We'll give it a home. Well, I hope they got something shining for me.
I think what strikes me about the White Stripes is I never feel like they're trying to put on this act, right? Like they just have supreme confidence, not in a bad way, and with that can pull off songs like this. Hey, Ramones, I got you, man. That's coming up next. Appreciate it.
You think it's trash candy, but it's not. We'll be shaking whatever you got. I give up, I give up, I give up. Come on and give it to me. Woo! Oh, love you pretty little rags and bones.
I saw some stuff in your yard. Are you gonna give it to us?
Oh, Meg, don't be rude.
Or not?
They might need it. If you don't want it, we'll take it. If you don't want to give it to us, we keep walking by. We'll keep going, we're not tired, but got plenty of places to go. Lots of homes we ain't been to yet. On the west side, the southwest side, Middle East, rich house, dog house, outhouse, old folks house, house for unwed mothers, halfway homes, catacombs, twilight zones. Looking for techniques, turntables to gramophones. So take a last lick of your ice cream cone and lock up what you still want to own. But please be kind
Your time.
and don't rewind. Oh, love you pretty little rags and bones. Yeah, you pretty little rags and bones. Jump up, jump up, jump up, come on and give it to me.
There you go, T-Suit. You got this album? Does this one sound awfully good for it?
Rags and bones. Come on, come on, come on, come on and give it to us.
Reminds me of Iggy Pop. Good call, Reggie. Yeah, you just got to dig deep. I'm with Becca and you, and you just got to dig deep to find the great music now. It is there, but it's hard to transverse that and find it. Unless you're here and somebody brings it. All right, first time on the stream, unless you're somebody else and you just named yourself Ramones this time, where we've got two Incubus songs and a battle right here. So the other battle's up. Go vote on the White Deep in the research. I don't always share all of it. Well, I never share all of it, but yeah, I realized there was a lot more to Incubus than I had thought. It's from the Pardon Me album in 2000. So the last one was from 2009. Wow, never apologize, man. Difficult lyrics, subject matters are part of what I love about music. I got one on deck for him, Lethea. I do. It is Tool-esque, definitely. Definitely. All right, the first song, Little Acorns, wins for the White Stripes. Maybe the creativity at the beginning. Thought it was a tough battle.
I'm 26, nervous eyes occupied by lips on red numbers passing by. If I wait 1 minute longer, I think I will die.
Remember, this is a battle.
So let 'em stare. If I could think I would give it, chewing on how I feel, need to spill, let all of it out right now. Can't expose every inch in front of the head. If I could think I would give it, chewing on
Agree, Tammy, 100%.
You help me to feel safe and know all the while I've been so inquisitive.
I was just about to say, Incubus singers Brandon
Can't go
Boyd.
back, 'cause now
Been with them since they started in 1991.
to open up and breathe. I can't go back 'cause
You can feel a little bit of the Patton influence, right, Ramones? With more refined. I mean, Patton's tremendous. I'm not saying he's not tremendous.
I can't go back 'cause now I know if I could think I would give it. And I'm chewing on how I feel, need to spill, let all of it out right now. Can't expose every inch in front of the head. If I could think I would give it. And I'm chewing on how I feel, need to spill, let all of it out right now. Can't expose every inch in front of the head. Yeah, front of the
Low start. I know it's probably harder typing on the phone. Just want to make sure you're good to go. Still laying there horizontal, and I will. I'll play your song. If I don't hear from you, then I know you're not ready. You would get a little bit of rest, brother. I know how that goes. All right, the poll is live. Thank you to Ramones for that. All right, I'm going to give us, go for it. All right. The Man's Too Strong by Dire Straits. They might have been talking about me when I was younger, but not anymore. I had to do it. Deftones, Ramones. My 16-year-old daughter, Mackenzie, listens to Deftones all the time, man. She discovers all these bands from Spotify. I'm like, how did you even discover these guys? It's great.
Just an age in trouble, boy, and in the wars I used to play, and I've called a tune to many a torture session. Now they say I am a war criminal, and I'm fading away. Father, please hear my confession.
Let me see what I can do here. I'll put up some lyrics from Mr. Knopfler.
I have legalized robbery, called it belief. I have run with the money, I have hit like a thief. Rewritten history with my armies and my crooks. Invented memories. I did burn all the books, and I can still hear his laughter.
You should come to Texas. They're still burning books.
The man's too big, the man's too strong. Well, I tried to be me, I have tried to be mine, but I spat like a woman and assault like a child. I have lived behind walls that have made me alone. which I never have known.
So Bostar said, I picked this in tribute to X-Straight's rhythm guitarist Jack Sony, who died last week. This is the only studio track he played on. Guitar sent.
The man's too big, the man's too strong.
It's a good track. I don't know it. You know, as I always share, I own this album when I would have been, what, 13, 14 years old. But I didn't listen to it with a cassette. I didn't listen to all of it. I listened to the hits and rolled on.
Well, the sun rose on the courtyard, and they all did hear him say, you always was a Judas, but I got you anyway. You may have got your silver, but I swear upon my life, your sister gave me diamonds.
I give them to your wife.
Then I give them to your wife. Oh, Father, please help me, for I have done wrong. The man's too big, the man's too strong.
I was listening to their whole discography. Not that it's very big, Reggie. I just never listened to all of this. The Everly Brothers covered Knopfler song. Okay. Why worry? How's it going, Keith? I hope you're doing well, man. Yeah, Evan David, I saw you said you get that top 10 to me and I'll film it tomorrow, dude. That's the plan. Because I have one other to film tomorrow. So if you get it to me, and if you don't, I'll try to film it this weekend, but I might be able to get it to you tomorrow night. Maybe. Of course, that'll probably be in the middle of Friday morning for you, so that's probably not going to do you any good. How's work, Evan David, now that you're back? All right, thanks to Bostar for that. Feel well soon, my friend. I got another battle, and I don't know if I should do it. I'm going to do this other song first from Lob, from Land of Broken Hearts. I hate to even pronounce it. I mean, I've seen this person before. Linguina Ignata. Lob says, okay, so she's like hardcore classical. She's a trained opera singer and she has a wicked scream. She often sings about the stories of a survivor of an abusive relationship. Y'all ain't heard anything like this, so here we go. I've talked about it before on different reviews and stuff. I did an album of the Mountain Goats. It was fantastic, where it's all about the abuse that John Darnell, their principal songwriter and leader, talked about that he grew up around. I grew up around that too. That's how my dad was. So these things always hit me a little different because they're not theoretical to me. But let's do it.
Glorious Father, intercede for me if I cannot hide from you.
I don't even know if you can read these lyrics because they're pretty small, but they're so good. Wow. I think a lot of us did, with you.
Your voice bites the back.
Yep, so was mine. I thought it was mainly the alcohol that made my dad that way, but then he stopped drinking and he was still a blankety blank. So it just enhanced it. It's a feel-good track so far in atmosphere, right? That's a good way of putting it, Leaky. I've never heard it put that way. It's a volume button. You're exactly right. That's exactly right.
Take hold of my gentle axe and split him open.
All right. What's up, Always Dead? Coming in on an interesting track.
And nail him down.
Yeah, I don't know if I can do the whole album, Bob, but I like downer stuff.
Your heavenly
your golden scythe, your holy sword, your fiery arrows.
Anybody who's joining us for the first time and just joined in, congrats.
I don't give a fuck. Just kill him. You have to. I am not asking.
Good point too, Keith.
I have made my body your vessel. I preach your word in every room.
Yeah, T-Soup, like, this would take something out of you performing this, right?
Weeping.
Like, if you did this for a whole concert.
Back with my many sorrows.
Man.
Are my sacrifices not extravagant? All I have is yours, and I swear I can't do it again. I swear to you, Lord, he has to die.
We got a Billy Joel, John Hyatt song battle next, boys and girls, so we'll pick up, so. It's so short compared to some others. I don't know how she maintains this level of emotion, Bob. If someone ever dedicates this song to you, you might want to consider go jumping off a bridge. I don't know, man. This is as hard-hitting as it gets. That's an interesting line. And true.
I have to be the only one.
Like any good church hymn, it's got to have the organ in the background.
You understand? It belongs to me. You understand? It is my voice that bites the back of a cold wind. It is my voice that bites the back of a cold wind. And it is I who bends the tall grasses. It is I am the one. I am the only one. I have to be. I don't care.
Evan David, now I'm so happy that you got to grow up in that, man. That's fantastic. My dad taught me everything not to do, so there was a lot of lessons there.
He belongs to me.
Well, the lyrics are almost over, so I'll go ahead and pop those down. Oh no, it's powerful, Rob. It's a good listen. Like, I wouldn't want to play it on repeat, but it's a good listen. It's the interesting stuff we like around here.
Intercede for me. If I cannot hide from you, neither can he.
That's right, we bring this to the next dinner party served with ice cream and poison. The line where she says, "I never loved him more than I do now," or whatever it was, like, that is like, it's always like, why didn't you leave him? But they start feeling like it's their fault. It's a crazy thing, man, that people who are abusers can do. All right, thank you to Law for bringing that. Thank you to Reggie for bringing this. From the bridge, we got "This Is the Time" by Billy Joel. A Runaway for Crowded Elevator. for Incubus. I actually thought it'd be closer than that, but what do I know?
We walked on the beach beside that old hotel.
I know, Bob, it was good.
Tearing it down now, but it's just as well. I haven't shown you everything a man can do. So stay with me, baby. I got plans for you. This is the time to remember, 'cause it will not last forever. These are the days to hold on to, 'cause we won't, although we'll want to. This is the time, but time is gonna change. You've given me the best of you, and now I need the rest of you. Did you know
Okay, A
that
Matter of
before
Trust was on
you
here.
came into my life,
This song peaked at number 18.
some kind of miracle that I survived. Someday we will both look back and have to laugh.
I couldn't remember exactly where this fell in the catalog.
Aftermath. This is the time to remember, 'cause it will not last forever.
Scenes from an Italian Restaurant's a fantastic song. That whole album, we got a review of that. It's absolutely fantastic.
The time, but time is gonna change. I know we gotta move.
I mean, it's a cliched answer, but Piano Man, tremendous.
Sometimes it's so easy.
Simple yet powerful.
Slip on by without even seeing each other at all.
Being the history man you are, Evan David, I could see you answering, "We didn't start the fire."
Will I? And those will be days you can never recall.
Guitarist, let's see. This song is song number 2, so that's going to be David Brown or Russell Jabbers. There's two guitarists.
And so we embrace again behind the dunes. This beach is so cold on winter afternoons.
Yeah, Patrick, The Stranger is just an absolute banger.
Ah, but holding you close is like holding the summer sun. I'm warm from the memory of days to come. This is the time to remember, 'cause it will.
I always say this, I really respect Billy for making River of Dreams in 1993, and then he never made a new album of original material, right? He knew when to walk away for him, and I respect that. He still tours and does all this, but like he's like, I'm good, and I think that's great. Instead of trying to play the money grab and continue to release albums. Glass House is fantastic too, Tammy. He had that run in there, man. He had that run. I mean, he made back-to-back The Stranger, 52nd Street, and Glass Houses, right? And then Songs in the Attic's a live album that we actually have a review up of, and then he did the Nylon Curtain. Then came An Innocent Man, which I didn't love that much. I just got to be honest with you. Maybe it was my age at the time. All right, this is going against John Hyatt, The Rest of the Dream. This is from 1990, Stolen Moments album. John Hyatt's still out here on tour. Isn't everybody?
You were a tiny spark caught in your parents' eyes when they made love in the dark.
Anybody know who the band Ghost is? We played them on here before, but Mackenzie and one of her good friends, went and watched their concert last night.
His very best for you.
They got VIP tickets.
They kept you
Mackenzie loved it. Says the best concert she's ever been to. She's been to quite a few concerts.
at the top of the stairs. When you cried in the night, you knew they were there till the light of the day.
Well, there was money in it back then, though, Patrick, when he walked away. It was still flipped back then. The albums were more money than the concerts. And then, of course, yeah, now it's definitely flipped. And it'll always be flipped now to the concerts.
Well, I had a dream of you, but I never realized, baby, the dream was true. That's when you opened my eyes. Now I will come through, do my very best for you.
I mean, this one's good too, man.
It's gonna keep me warm like no other arms will do.
It always is tough to separate the song you know, right, in a battle. To something you're familiar with, you're usually going to like more. It's from 1990, I always did. Oh, 100% Wop. But it's because of how they look, right? So people make that general assumption. T-Soup's calling it. He's going with this one.
Caught in your loving eyes, and as we make love in the dark and wait for the big surprise.
Another battle coming up soon, but I will pop.
Will come through.
What do I pop
Son or
next?
daughter just for you, and your mama's arms gonna keep you warm like no other arms can do.
What do I love? The scary jokes next, and I got a Powderfinger battle.
When you can't find the light at the top of the stairs, when you cry in the night.
Yeah, Keith, it was a different world back then. You used to tour to pump up your album sales because that was the main thing.
We're living the rest of the day at the top of the stairs. When you cry in the night, where you know I'll be there till the light of the day is as bright as it seems. And you know in your heart.
And maybe that's why concert tickets used to be a lot cheaper, right? I mean, even in relative to inflation, I realized they were cheaper because, cheaper to live back then. Everybody's calling it out. Let's go. Let's start this poll. All right, let's go with Uzumaki by the Scary Jokes. Brought to us by Land of Broken Hearts. Thank you to that last battle brought to us from Reggie. Go vote. Quite the change from Wob's first song, right? Always like the diversity. From this year, 2023, get a little bit of our this year flavor on it. It's a dead heat on this battle. Anybody watching anything good on TV? Any good TV shows you're running? I mean, here in America, because of the writer's strike, there's not going to be any writers and actors strike. There's not going to be new shows for a while, but I still haven't watched it yet, Becca. I watched the first episode when it premiered of season 1, and it's just so factually inaccurate. I know I gotta just take, if it was anything but NBA basketball, I just wouldn't know the difference. But it's got really good reviews. You gotta love the autocorrect always dead. Yeah, Evan David, that's crazy, right? She had to sell them at her own. I just got done watching Justified Primeval. Justified is one of my favorite series of all time. And so it went off, I think, in 2015. So FX just did a limited series of 8 episodes, which I actually ran the entire thing yesterday, which is crazy because I didn't have basketball. We're off from training this week. I ran all 8 episodes throughout the day until 1 o'clock in the morning while I was waiting for Mackenzie to get up. Or get home from her Ghost concert. I thought about watching that, Tammy. I never watched it originally. And I finished Superman and Lois, Evan David. Well, the 3 seasons that are up. I thought it was very consistent, very solid. A little change up here for the last minute. Got a Powderfinger battle next. Then we got a Mark Knopfler, Ricky Lee Jones battle on the docket. This is good. They only have 230,000 monthly listeners on Spotify. All right, little Powderfinger battle. Brought to us by Always Dead. Still very much alive.
Hold so tight until your knuckles show. Escape as far away as you could ever know.
It's from 1998.
Watch them float out till the wheel has spun around. You will be bound by what you are. Stand in the corner.
Powderfinger were an Australian rock band formed in 1989. They broke up in 2010. A nice rockin' song. Psych is your childhood. Wow, just another reminder that I am old. Now, this is good, man. I got you with you. I saw it.
Many places you prefer to be. Friend, by a picket fence in salary, you sink them all down, watch them float up till the wheel has spun around. You will be bound by who you are, tied to the corner, your hope twisted under and not. But if you wanna be a passenger,
Yeah, Reggie, I was very surprised by Superman and Lois. I didn't think it was going to be bad, but Trey and I watched the first seasons of The Flash, and then it just went off to be ridiculous to us. And the first few seasons of Arrow were fantastic. And then it kind of went bad, and then it got better. Yeah, those rights, those publishing rights, Keith, are gold, man. Always Dead backs you up. The Powderfinger is allusion to good old Coke. You know, I never watched Monk either. Isn't that crazy? Daredevil, dude. Wow. That show, Daredevil, man. I remember Trey and I watching that first season, and I was like, oh my goodness, that show was legit, man. All right, going against JC. Also Powderfinger from 1996. So a couple years earlier, in case you couldn't do the math. My dog just keeps coming in here and opening the door. And then Gina has to come back in and close it. What's up, buddy? Probably not a bad rule, Becca, to avoid anything on CW, but...
what could I do?
Well, prayers up to the OG JC. I'll second that. All right, our previous battle for Reggie. Billy Joel's gonna eke it out.
I see you're moving on now. The pressure's off, no more people to drag you down. What could I do? On my own, I stand naked.
Definitely a different feel on this song than Passenger.
Oh, Jesus Christ, don't look at me that way.
Yeah, Hawkeye was really good too. But I mean, you know, it had Renner in it. It was a big time production.
Don't look at me that way. What could I do?
No, it's always been on my playlist, Evan David, and I've just never watched it. That's also a good suggestion. A good choice there, a good battle here, because two definite different songs. I watched Elementary for several seasons, Becca, then I just dropped off from it. Thought it was really good. You had to pay attention, man. I thought it was written at a high level. I like that stuff. All right. Battle is live. I think you're always dead for that one. Now we're going to go to Waiting Around to Die from Lob. I mean, sounds like it might not be a lot of fun, but let's find out. Miniseries were the thing, Keith, back when I was young. I know I'm a little younger than you, but they were the event, man. Not just Root, Shogun, Winds of War, all that stuff. North and the South, I remember all that stuff. You probably like Elementary, Evan David. Nothing's going to come in until 24 or 25. Back a lot of it's 25. It sucks. That's true. You could say we're all waiting around to die, right? So it's a good point. Depends on what you're doing.
I don't know the reason why. So I guess I'll keep gambling, lots of moves and lots of rambling. Well, it's easier than just waiting around to die.
I'm not a big comedy guy, Evan David. The single best single season of TV you love? That is hype. I have watched, I don't know how many freaking TV series. But Trey watches all the movies. I watch all the TV series.
She told him to take care of me. She headed down to Tennessee.
Oh, that's right, Becca. No, they're not.
Well, it's easier just to wait.
I mean, I've never watched that show. I know it was well thought of. It's 107 outside, chat. Let me see what it is here. It's not that hot here. I mean, it was 101 earlier, so it's 102 and feels like 105. Oh, this is a cover. Country artist Townes Van Zandt, who appeared in one of my album draft series.
I bought some wine off the train. Well, it's easier than just waiting around to die. And a friend said he knew where some easy money was. We robbed a man and brother, did we fly? But the posse caught up with me and they dragged me back to Muscovy. And now it's 2 long years waiting around to die.
I got your new requests in, Lob. I got you, Reggie.
Now I'm out of prison and I got me a friend at last. And he don't steal or cheat or drink or lie. Well, his name is Codeine and he's the nicest thing I've seen. And together we're gonna wait around to die.
Because it's our last gig in Australia.
What a remix for you there. One up a song that actually is not. Okay. I like what you did here, Reggie, with this battle. Sensible shoot, yeah, we did. When your dad went to school, they didn't have AC till high school. I don't don't even know who that is, Shao. Isn't that bad? Maybe I do know who that is. Hell, for all I know, I could have done a reaction to one of their songs. All right, let's do a little Stan Bush. The Touch from the Transformers, the movie. Which Evan David will be very happy about this.
You got the power. Yeah.
Got Always Dead to thank for this.
After all is said and done, you've never walked, you've never run, you're a winner. Got the moves, you know the street.
No, I got you Always Dead. You're right. You're for sure right.
You're nobody's fool. You're at your best when the going gets rough. You've been put to the test, but it's never enough. You got the touch. You got the power. When all hell's breaking loose.
So you're ditching Quality Shoe. You said Sensible Shoe. Quality Shoe by Knopfler. I'm just making sure we did. I mean, I'm sure that's what you mean, but as soon as I erase it.
You got the
Kind of a Man in Motion feel this. Yeah, definitely. A little John Parr, St. Elmo's Fire.
things get too tough. You got the touch. You never bend, you never break. You seem to know just what it takes. You're a fighter. It's in the blood, it's in the will, it's in the mighty hands of steel. When you're standing your ground.
I'm still with you. I'm just trying to find this song.
And you never get hit when your back's to the wall. Gonna
Yeah, I'm live. Sorry, Camellia. I wasn't ignoring you. I'm trying to find this song that's not on Spotify.
You got the power. When all hell's breaking loose, you'll be right in the eye of the storm. You got the heart. You got the motion. You know that when things get too tough, you got the touch. You fight and fight with fire.
There we go. I could not find the Sting live in Berlin.
You're at your best when the going gets rough. You've been
No,
put
the
to
song's
the
not on there anyway.
test,
I mean, I've got it over here on YouTube.
you got the touch.
I mean, this song couldn't
You got
sound
the power.
any more 1985, 1986. I don't see any way. This is absolutely the mid-80s boys and girl. Take it from the old man.
You got the touch. You got the power.
Now, Camille, you can look. In the description, there's a link there that you can request. All right, The Touch. Thank you to Always Dead for that one. All right, what do we want to do now? I want to do a little. So we'll do a little Easy Money by Ricky Lee Jones. Not a battle here. It was going to be in a battle. But now it's not. Oh my, Camellia. The Funeral by Band of Horses. I did a Band of Horses top 10. Heck, it's probably 2 years ago now.
There was a Joe.
I had never heard of them. I was blown
leaning
away.
on the back door.
And that song, Camellia, is
Couple Jills
insanely
had
good.
their eyes
I
on
mean,
a couple
insanely
Jills.
good.
Eyes was stating they was waiting to get their hands on some easy money. they flip a dime. One says, well, I'll take heads this time. One step up, one step back. One loosened her shoulder strap. She couldn't speak, her knees got weak. Oh, she could almost taste it. Easy money.
I'll try to fit it in, Camellia. I'll have to do it after all the requests if there's time. I love that song. The song's so good.
Boyfriend's feet. She says, I got a plan. Listen, Sam, I just like to make some of that easy money. Oh, he said, yeah. Oh, yeah.
We do have a battle with Ricky Lee Jones coming up, but this song is not in it. Ian, what's up? The Funeral by Band of Horses. Which, you might be better than me, and you might know who Band of Horses is. I did a top 10 of them a couple years ago. I'd never even heard of them. And it's one of those rare things that I hear, and it gets me into the band. So I usually don't have time to go on and explore, because I got to move on to the next filming. But someday, maybe, Evan David. I was just never a Transformers guy. It was a little after my time, right? Yeah, I only know a couple of her songs, Keith, and I don't remember what. Look at that. Always Dead's got you. I mean, I gotta jump this song up because I've been playing it up. You guys might hate it. By Band of Horses. I gotta jump this song up, and then I'll have your battle coming up, Reggie. It wasn't clear, but I hear that somebody was looking for enjoy it, Ian. Enjoy it, brother. There ain't nothing wrong with that. A unique arrangement, right? That's why you come here for those hot takes, right? All right, here comes the song for Camellia, courtesy of Always Dead. Band of Horses, The Funeral. They got about 7 or 8 songs that are absolutely bangers. Yeah, definitely sounded some Fiona Apple. Hey, that's awesome, Ian. All these years later, right? The build in this song is great, too. This is one of my top 10 songs to listen to in, or top 5 songs to listen to, I think, in 2022 on Spotify. Damn, Ian, you're probably gonna be let down now, brother. I never found an album for Band of Horses that could make my top 5 when we did the album draft. But picking out songs of theirs is fantastic. Oh, I definitely heard Fiona Apple in the Ricky Lee Jones song, for sure. Great choice, Camellia. Great choice. Wow, Ian. Much respect to that guy, man. Much respect to that. So there's some live performances of this band, Band of Horses. David Letterman, who I was a big fan of, but I never remember doing it. Like, they did concerts where they would clear the stage and the band was just there. Like, Dave wasn't there. And Band of Horses got like 4 performances from the David Letterman show. They're those concert ones on YouTube, and they sound fantastic live.
Coming up only to show you down.
Damn, man, you gonna put me on the spot now. I haven't even been drinking, and now I gotta come up with them.
Only to show you wrong.
You know what? I'm gonna put that on my Ian. I'll message it to you on Patreon
To the outside,
because I gotta go back and look.
the dead leaves lay on the lawn. For they died, had trees hang their fall.
I'll never remember it if I don't write it down.
Every occasion I'll be ready for the funeral. Every occasion once more, it's called the funeral. Every occasion, oh, I'm ready for the funeral. Every occasion, oh, one bleeding day funeral.
All right, Ian. Ian, they might actually be the same because I kind of just cherry picked their best hits. Yep, I hadn't heard that song in a couple years. Still a great song. Still an absolutely fantastic song. All right, I got to take the Spotify bar off because I got to go find it. I got to go get a song. It's Billy Joel, Christmas in Fallujah, which is a city in Iraq. And came out in 2008, an Australian single release.
Australia, and we want to leave some kind of momentum. This is a song I wrote over a year ago. It was sung by another singer. It's a Christmas song. It's for these poor bastards over in the Middle East stuck there. And I didn't want them to be forgotten. So,
Well, I'm glad you like that song, man. I'm so glad.
now we got a new president, thank God.
This is 2008.
Anyway,
The last original song
is
that Billy
called
released.
Christmas in Fallujah.
Fallujah. Gonna rock it a little bit here. This is a battle.
It's evening in the desert. I'm tired and I'm cold, but I'm just a soldier. I do what I am told. We came with the Crusaders.
Passenger barely wins the Powderfinger battle. It was my runaway winner, but what do I know, right?
It's Christmas in Fallujah, and no one gives a damn. Yeah, I just got your letter. just as good as dead. We are the
I don't know, Evan David. Consumerism is ramped up at an all-time high.
we are the legionnaires of Rome.
Yeah, Billy not pulling any punches here, right? I mean, here in America, we were told all the time throughout the Iraq-Afghanistan conflict that it's almost over. We're almost ready to bring these guys home. This is Billy Joel.
We came to fight the infidel.
A song that he wrote in 2007 that I was unaware of, but Reggie knew it.
Because there is no God in hell. They say Osama's in the mountains,
Oh, get a little Osama bin Laden in here.
deep in a cave near Pakistan. There's a sea of blood in Baghdad, a sea of oil in the sand.
Wow, man. Let's go.
Between the Tigris and Euphrates, another day comes to an end. It's Christmas in Fallujah.
I mean, Billy's really, this is 2008. He's not a young man at this point.
Goodwill to men.
I didn't even know this existed, Reggie. I'll add it to my Christmas playlist. In between Gina's classics, I'll just work this one in there.
It's Christmas in Fallujah. It's Christmas in Fallujah. It's Christmas in Fallujah.
Well, this is going to be really hard to beat. This is a battle. All right, this is going against the Great Wall of China from River of Dreams. What's going on, Dan? How you doing, man? Yeah, We Didn't Start the Fire was really almost hip-hop, for sure, Keith.
Advice is cheap, you can take it from me. Is yours to keep, yours
This is off his last proper album, all the way back in 1993,
knows about the
River of Dreams.
Nobody's perfect, mister, nobody's clean. It costs too much and takes too long to find.
And this is a battle with Christmas in Fallujah.
Not heard till after they spoken. Your role was protected, your soul was too different.
I didn't do much, Dan, so that was good with me. That was my jam in Labor Day, man. What about you? What's up, Gerard? How you doing? I mean, I like this song, man. I should have played him an opposite, right? I didn't know Christmas in Fallujah was going to hit like that. This should have been the last song in the battle.
You take a piece of whatever you touch. Too many pieces means you're touching too much. You never win if you can't play it straight. You only beat me if you get me to hate. It must be so lonely to think that you have only somebody else's life to live if they let you. I ain't too selective.
That's a really good song too, man. I guess the live aspect and just the fire that Billy had for Christmas in Fallujah helps put that song over the top for me. But there are no wrong choices in this one. This was the B-side of River of Dream. That's all you can really ask for, right, Dan? Yeah, that is a good call on This Is More Beatles. That's a really good call. Ian's drunk and he's still making these great music calls. I imagine what he'd be like sober.
This was not your calling. Just look how far you fallen. I read your story, man. You got to be joking. Keep things in perspective.
No, I know what you're talking about, Bob, in those places for sure.
Why tear this heart out if it's only been broken? We could go all the way to the Great Wall of China. If you only had a little more faith.
I used to be that way too, Ian. I used to be that way too, brother. The first cassette you ever bought. Wow, Gerard. Like them good old boys. Little moonshine, Bob. Yeah, very Beatles-like right here, man. Which, like many artists of that age, Billy is well documented his love of the Beatles. I'm going to make this battle live, and I'm very curious how this one's going to turn out. You're probably right, Gerard. I mean, before they at least, you know, really started going way downhill with the CDs. Just because CD players were so expensive. One of the first things I ever bought on credit when I was 19 years old, like a $400 CD stereo. A hell of a lot of money to me then. I mean, it is now too, but. All right, the battle is live. So I've jinxed this the last 2 weeks, right? Because I didn't want to put up a battle because I said we may be taken down soon, and both times we got taken down at the first. So now it's out there. So now I'll remind you if we get taken down, I'll be right back with part 2. But maybe we won't. Always got to think positive, right? Always got to think positive. Oh, what are we going with next? Let's go with the little, That's a battle. That's a battle. That's a battle. We got a lot of battles. Let's go with Tangled in Ropes by Holy Locusts. By Wob. Brian, my man, how you doing, brother? From 2018. It's the folkier side of punk. Love the rawness and horrible production of folk punk. That's what Wob says about this. The second coming of classic rock and roll, truly. Oh, you said it right there too, Wob. Yeah, I don't know, Letha. I was wondering that too. I was going to check on him, but he might just be out. Maybe he's getting some sleep. We'll have another battle coming up next. Let's see. What do we want to do next here? Probably do the Sufjan Stevens next. No, I know, Wob, because I'm like, I gotta go back, because you're always good about putting, like, if something means something, I'm like, pretty sure Wob put something for this one. Mumford meets the Clash. There you go, Brian. Yeah, I know, Gerard. Some nights we don't hardly have any battles. We'll have one or two, but tonight we've had a lot. If you haven't checked it out, Massey's Main Entertainment has a YouTube channel, has fantastic music and movie stuff up. Here we go. Let's go. Let's pick it up. Let's wake everybody up. You never go wrong with the little zap, Dan. Yeah, no, I agree, Wob. Tarantino top 10 was Gerard. Dance around the room, and really don't go halfway. Like, get into this. Hitting it hard, huh? With you, hitting it hard. Very true, always that is the great Clash let us know, right? They sure did a lot of different styles that people don't even talk about. Sounds like the Montana Bar to Saturday night. Let's go, Dan. Christmas in Fallujah is winning this battle, but the Great Wall of China is making a good showing as well. Probably about the right breakdown. Yeah, they really are, Brian.
Well, tangled in ropes, pulled into the shore. You washed up all heavy, tired and poor. Had a lot made of wax, and a house made of butter. How they melted that summer, how they melted that summer.
It's not over yet, boys and girls. There's still 50 seconds left. Oh yeah, no, Dan, I've been in some of those country bars, brother, back when I was in my early 20s. I mean, is this song over? Is there just 43 seconds of silence? I mean, I guess there is. Yeah, there is. That's weird. All right, now we're going to go to Sufjan Stevens' battle brought to us by Weethia from both from the album The Ascension. Goodbye to all that. Weethia recently told me that she likes The Ascension better than Sufjan's masterpiece, Illinois. I got you next, Ian, after this battle, brother. I got you next. Sufjan doing a little electronica here. Yeah, Gurn's exactly right. Reggae was very influential in the London scene that became punk in the 70s. Gurn just comes swooping in, dropping some knowledge. No corked boots on the dance floor. I don't like electronica Sufjan as nearly as much as I like regular Sufjan. Not that you can put him in any sort of genre exactly, but got some top 10s of him up that one of our patrons, Osmond, did. And I remember I didn't love this Sufjan song. It was some heavy electronica. Osmond wasn't happy with me for it. Not in a bad way. Well, I could see too, Lethea, how this could be a vibe like at night, right? Just listening. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and tell you I've listened to the Ascension full album because I haven't. I may think very much differently if I did that. It is actually not paired with that because we're staying on this album, Rob. All right, this is Battling Landslide from Sufjan, not from Fleetwood Mac. Yeah, you're right, Wow. Very unique.
It was something of a second life.
Man, Brian, I don't know. Carried Woe or Illinois Best Album? I don't know, man. What do you think?
I saw the light. You get me out of this and I'll give you answers.
I think Carried Woe just slightly.
Like a confusion. I saw your body and I saw what I liked.
Definitely Radiohead influenced Ian on this kind of stuff for sure.
Take a walk in the circle of light. It was something of an afterthought. It was something sort of unprecedented. I saw the same shit, like it or not. I saw the hemisphere, I didn't invent it. It was something of a reinvention. You took my breath away, I took my time. Let's keep it simple, give me absolution. Let's take a walk in the circle of light. Let's take a walk in the circle of light. Let's take a walk in the circle of light. Let's take a walk in the circle of light. Step is the light, the rise of the tide. My love is a wave, you got me caught in a net.
This is a battle, Gerard.
There's nowhere to ride, there's nowhere to hide. My love is a wave, you got me caught in a
Yeah, Carried Woe is very powerful with you. Totally different than this, which shows you his talent. So everybody agrees with me. I mean, Land of Broken Hearts, you could dispute it. They shouldn't, because me, you, and Massey got it, but... What's up, Andrew? How you doing? Next up, we are going to have a song battle that I'm looking forward to. We got James versus Blur. We got to finish this battle first. Oh, I believe it, Dan. Oh, yeah, okay. I was on another page and I was like, it's got added to your playlist, Ian. Okay. That's always high praise for me. Brian Eno, an acquired taste. When I first listened to one of his albums, I was like, I don't know about this guy. This was like 5 years ago. Now I'm like, okay. Well, Andrew, that song by Sufjan, the Impossible Soul, is 25 minutes long. I remember that. I was like, is that the long song? I had to go look. Yes, they did, Dan. Eno and Lanois worked with U2 on a few albums. All right, this is a battle. All right, we got a battle between James and Blur. Let's keep these battles going. Let's keep this stream up. Remember, if we drop, be right back. This one for Ian. I don't know a lot of James stuff, but every song I've heard from James that come up in top 10s or whatever, I've absolutely loved.
Are you aching?
Here Come the Warm Jets was the album I listened to from Eno 5 years ago. I was like, what is this? Probably like 6 years ago. Then I went back and listened to a bunch of his albums in our album draft series last year. And I got it then, but I wasn't ready to get it.
Are you aching for the grave?
Saw Blur last month in Wembley, Gerard.
That's
Jealous.
okay. We're unsure.
There you go, Dan.
We're getting away with it all, mister. Getting away with it all, mister.
Yeah, the age of ads, ADZ, yeah, is what that. It's the last song on the album.
Daniel's saving grace. She's out in deep water. Hope he's a good swimmer.
This is from 2001. I guess the playing field was just too crowded, and that's why James never became big. I mean, it might have been decently big in the UK, but I'd never heard of him until this channel. My daughter Mackenzie likes some of their stuff too. This is after he was big in the UK, okay. Or a more unique name, right, Gern? Can't be James, it's gotta be something unique, like Madonna or Cher, right? It for sure was, Brian. 90s alternative was a log jam to navigate. Oh no, I know what you're saying, Dan, yeah. When we're 19 or 20, we know it all. Okay, you hadn't heard this till about a year ago. Okay. That's true, Kern. Oh, that's a great line, Gerard. James's great hit "Sit Down" contains the greatest lyric of all time. If I hadn't seen such riches, I could live with being poor. That's a great lyric, obviously. This is going to get the rare add to my current faves playlist. It's a very rare thing. Trey likes songs all the time. I do not do that. He hearts them all the time. This is a battle. If I listen to any new live album, I listened to Nick Cave's Carnage live album that came out a week ago Friday. But that's about it on live albums recently. It's going against Blur, Barbaric, from their brand new album. Fairly brand new album, The Battle with Darren from this year. No, he is, Gerard. Trey's one of the great music, whereas me, just like with my ratings, man, I hold it more sacred to my heart, right?
The fallen dubs of lovers' vows in the world all around us. And I'd like if you got the time.
We played this song on a loop for about 6 hours. All right. A runaway for Sufjan and Landslide, the second song. At least you got it divided, Brian.